The 9th edition of the Federal Executive Council meeting in 2024, presided over by President Bola Tinubu, briefing State House correspondents, special advisor to the President on revenue generation, on issues of local refineries and use of local currency on crude oil trade, says the decision is to remove hurdles in the processing and adding value to Nigerian market.
Effective immediately that NNPC get engaged with local refineries, and we are starting that with Dangote Refinery, that the sales of crude oil to Dangote Refinery be denominated in Naira, and also the sales of refined products from Dangote Refinery to marketer and distributors also should be conducted in Naira. The pressure on foreign exchange rates today will be reduced. Today, you may be aware that we spend roughly 30 to 40% of our foreign exchange today on importation of PMS that we consume. And in monetary terms, monthly, we spend roughly $660 million in these exercise.
Today is come, all the processes have been concluded, and it has become a law that has to be obeyed in Nigeria. And what it simply means is that it's law and it's law. So this is the national minimum wage that the President have signed. We are happy that National Assembly fast-tracked it. This is, I think, one of the fastest bill that has been worked on.
On the healthcare sector, the Council approved supply of dialysis consumables across 7 federal hospitals.
This is an effort to make affordable the cost of treatment for those who suffer from end-stage renal disease through dialysis. It's a start, but dealing with kidney disease requires not only dialysis, but also prevention. That's part of the efforts of the Federal Ministry of Health to ensure that we prevent cases of hypertension, diabetes that progress to kidney disease, that the cost of access to dialysis is a major impediment. And this effort by Mr. President is to bring relief within the context of several other policy measures to ensure that Nigerians have access to critical healthcare services.
Fight against crime, corruption, and transborder inhibition. The Federal Executive Council approved the ratification of agreement between Nigeria and the Kingdom of Spain.
We have an agreement which was signed way back in June 2022. So after the agreement, what the law requires is that you should come back home and have it ratified. And it was presented to Council today, of course, under the headship and leadership of our great leader, the President, sitting in chair. It was passed.
10th of July this year, the Council stepped down some memos on road projects across the country, and the Council reviewed and approved some of the roads.
And you compare the initial contract sum and what is available. That's what Mr. President and FEC directed that we should review. And today, while reviewing it, ingeniously, Mr. President or FEC directed that these projects are within our economic corridor. And so it is better to dialogue with some of the major contractors and ask them to come up with all their projects within this economic corridor, and so that they can go ahead to construct it as awarded, and then we agree on funding mechanism.
The minister also announced the continuation of work on the abandoned Abuja-Kaduna-Kano highway.